Hello everybody, this is Intrepid83 and welcome back to Let's Play Need for Speed Underground 2. Today we officially start on searching out those secret races scattered about the map, so let's see. I think I said last time there's one down here that we can take care of, so let's go looking for it and take care of it. What's the best way? Yeah, probably turn it around. It's probably the quickest way. Alright, it should be around here somewhere. It's up here. There it is. Just caught it at the corner of my eye when I was glancing at all the corners all at once. Yeah, alright, so what do we got? We got street cross here, so let's go grab the Corolla. Let's give it a go. From Alden, yo, you're really bringing that sorry sled onto my street cross track? You know, you gotta drive around the track. You can't push it right. You can't push it, right? Do you see the track map before you... do you want to see the track map before you put your bank in? Oh, okay. Alrighty, so here's the track. Let's go for $2,200. Some big money for this stuff now. Lexus, a Peugeot, and is that a Celica? Whoa. Okay, got the wide turn there. Gotta remember that. Keep it in second going around there like I did the first time around. It's better. And I just shifted it. After what I just said, well, probably about 20 seconds ago. And there we go. Yeah, it was a Celica. Alright, 300 reputation, 2,200 bucks. Let's keep going. Alrighty then. The next one is in the southeast area of the Bayview City core. Let's go this way. Did I say it was the southwest or southeast? I meant southeast, just in case I flubbed that one. Of course, you'll be seeing where I'm going, so I guess that doesn't really make that much difference. Alright, then we gotta turn left up here. Whoa, we got an accident here. Before I touched them. The underground racing league race. And alright, we got a drag race. Let's go hop in the Mustang. I love that engine. The engine roar. Anyways, from Harlan. Alright, what do we have here? Another sucker ready to hand over his quid and some serious drag. Right on, boys. Step right up and get in line. Alright. We're down at the rail yards. Let's do this. Focus, Peugeot, Mustang, and Skyline. I saw that GTR in the bottom right corner. Short shift. Barely lost it at the end there. Ooh, and looks like I lost two of them. Skyline in the Focus. Full reputation, wow, and we only won by like around 2 seconds. Neat. Alright, and $1,200 or just $2,200. What happened to the other guys? Yeah, there's the top speeds. So that, total and total. I wonder if they must have converged in a tunnel or something like that. Or maybe they hit one of the trains, but oh well. Alright, let's continue on. Hope they're alright. Alright, and with that, we could go up. There's 4 more in the city core here, and I get the feeling there's a couple down by the stadium, and I'm betting that those are probably drift races. Yo! Whoa, pay attention to the road a bit more. Whoa! Sliding. Okay, that didn't work out. Yeah, let's see. I get the feeling these are our drift races, but let's take a look. Yeah, there's. Yeah, well, we're here. We might as well go jump in the Miata. Alrighty, and here we go from Dan. Dan's the man. What do you got going on in that head of yours, boy? You come down here with a sorry-looking hunk of junk and expect us to let you race? Yeah, I guess if you want to stare at my taillights all night, there's no law against that. I wonder if this is one of those guys that thinks the Miata's a bad car. All right, let's go. Half-mile track with $2,200 as reward. Ooh, an Audi TT. 350Z and RSX, it looks like. Whoa. Yo! I was just telling myself not to worry about hitting the other cars because it doesn't hurt your... you don't lose your drift points at that point, but then I nearly... crashed into the wall because of that, or because I instinctively, I guess you could say, worried about it, but I guess my instinct to avoid other traffic is a a byproduct of, you know, real life, I guess, maybe. Did just get home a little while ago, so had some sushi for dinner. Sushi, not sashimi, so there's no raw fish involved. But the restaurant I usually go to, I'm guessing they changed hands, and it's unfortunate. I mean, the people are extremely nice. It looks like it's a it's run by a family now, and they're really nice people. It's just, it seems like the quality of food's kind of taken a dip since it changed hand, and it's a little depressing. They easily, I mean, there's even reviews online about people saying that they've been all over Canada and they've never had sushi that good, kind of thing. They're saying as far as they were concerned, is the best sushi in Canada, and it's like, I wonder if the other sushi chef maybe retired or something, because I believe the location in my town here wasn't his first, so. But yeah, he easily made the best spicy tuna hand rolls I've ever had up to this point. So yeah, it's just... There's a while there where I determined how good a sushi place was based on how good their spicy tuna hand rolls were. And there we go. Alrighty. Just the right amount of spice. There was a little bit of heat to it, but it was like just enough to make it really pleasant. But anyways, and there we go. Wow, Dan actually did pretty well for himself. Congratulations. Definitely earned second place there. Alright, and full reputation and $2,200. Another good dish that he was well known, I guess, as far as I'm concerned, was the unagi dan, the broiled eel on rice. Oh, that stuff was awesome. I can't remember if I've tried it with the new owners or not, but anyways. You look like a nice kid. Why don't you run along home and return your mama's car? If you still want to race, you'd best be prepared to get grounded for losing mom's wheels. Your call, dog. Just don't make me wait all night. From Ted. Alright, let's give it another go. We're here, after all. But yeah, tonight I had miso shiru and a black dragon roll, which is basically deep-fried shrimp with barbecue eel on top. The eel was fantastic, but there was just something off about the shrimp. It's like, man, like, it wasn't bad shrimp, but it was at the point where it's like, yeah, it was probably like borderline. So it just it tasted a little off. It tasted a little fishy. And shrimp generally isn't supposed to taste fishy if it's fresh, unfortunately. But, or at least the shrimp I've had, so. But, oh well. It really sucks because the town I live in, even though it's not that big, you know, it's... a few years ago, we had probably one of the best Chinese restaurants I have ever had the pleasure of eating at. I mean, the portions were absolutely huge. The staff was incredible. I mean, it was actually run by a mother and daughter. The mother was the cook, and the daughter took care of all the other stuff, kind of thing. And yeah, it was just the General Tao chicken was by far my favorite dish there. It was unbelievable. The portions were huge. I think it didn't matter how hungry I was. If I was in the mood to eat it, I would just eat the entire thing. Like, it was just no inhibitions whatsoever, you know, no matter how hungry I was, because it was like, by the time I dove into it, I was hungry for it, kind of thing. They had a lot of, I guess you could say, specialty teas as well, and it was good stuff. But unfortunately, they ended up, I don't know if they sold it or if they just, maybe the mother retired or something like that, or they had some trouble getting traffic in there because the restaurant they'd bought it's been a Chinese restaurant for as long as I remember, and I guess the previous owners kind of gave it a bad rap, and it's unfortunate that people weren't willing to give them another shot. But alright. So Jen came in second with her WRX, and Ted came in last. Wow, he must have had a rough run. Alright, full reputation, $2,200. But yeah, it was just kind of depressing when they left, but I understand some of the some of the practices they had, you know, about why they would do them. Like, they weren't considered good business practices, I guess you could say. Like, they were advertising things that they didn't have. Like, they had every intention of going for it, but they didn't have them. It's like, don't say you have things when you aren't. I mean, they still called themselves a buffet, but the buffet was never populated, just simply because it was just, it wasn't worth it for them to keep it going, kind of thing, and for the buffet. And it's like, just, you know, don't advertise the buffet, just advertise as a restaurant, and people can come in knowing it's a restaurant, rather than them coming in as asking if it was a buffet and you saying no, and then they get disappointed and they decide not to stay, kind of thing. And I just completely missed two of the races down there. Yeah, I better go get them now, because we're gonna have to go up to Jackson Heights next. it's just unfortunate to see. I mean, even now there's another restaurant in town. It's a breakfast and lunch place, you know. Just I think it's owned by a brother and sister, and they make incredible food. You know, the portions are just right. They've got, you know, they don't overdo it with the eggs. I know a lot of people a lot of restaurants like to advertise 3 eggs, and it's like, you don't need 3 eggs. It's actually kind of overkill. I mean, I know a lot of people like to have a lot of things for breakfast, but it's just 2 eggs is fine, especially with the amount of stuff that they put it with, kind of thing. And they're having a little trouble. They tried to go dinner for a while, but anyways, all right, from Stefan. Let me give you the 411. We race, I win, you give me your bank. We can just skip the humiliation of you if you'd rather just hand over the bank now. What do you say? I'm in the mood to drive, so let's go. But yeah, they tried going for dinner for, I guess, like about, I think, about 4 months or so, and it did not go well whatsoever. Biggest problem being is that they never changed their front sign to actually indicate that they serve dinner. They had the menu on the front window or whatever, but it's just, they're on a relatively busy street on the of the town. It's very much a tourist type town kind of thing, so there's a waterfront and everything like that, so it's along the water street kind of thing, and you can't really see the sign very well unless you're looking for it. I better hurry up here because I'm actually not in first place yet. Wow, these guys are really holding in there. Right, let's see if I can get in first. Crash my way in first, and I lose it right again. Wow, this could be the first... Oh no, I guess it wouldn't be the first non-full reputation street cross race we've done. I think there's actually been one where we didn't quite make it, but yeah, I've definitely noticed with this town that there's been a series of restaurants that have gone out of business just because of poor practice. You understand why they're doing it, because they're desperate to get business kind of thing, and I don't know, it's just... It seemed like they wanted to go, the breakfast lunch place wanted to go dinner, but they weren't really ready to do it kind of thing. Like, they didn't change their front sign, even though I know that they said that was probably one of the most expensive things they invested in. I don't know, I've never had to start up a business or run a business or anything like that, you know, that in that area kind of thing. So I wouldn't know for sure at all, but even my neighbor, he's, I think I've talked about him before, he runs a, wow, I didn't even win that one. Well done, Scott. Alright, let's register that loss and give it another go. There we go. But yeah, it's just like it was, for lack of a better term, it's kind of half-assed, I guess you could say. Their efforts to go dinner, and it's just like, I even told them, like, when they first complained that it wasn't going so well with the dinner, it's like, well, what have you done as far as awareness goes? I said, you need to, I understand, you know, when you first open, you know, you put an ad in the newspaper to let you know, to let people know that you were there, that you were open. You kind of need to do the same thing, you know, it's to let everybody know, yeah, that you started serving dinner now. Get, you know, even get the new, have a, you know, a journalist or the reporter actually come in and sit down and have a meal, maybe have them give a review on the food they had, kind of thing. And so like I said, they make great food. The chef does, he does a great job. It's just, it sucks when you, like I said, it's just, when you experience so many great food and it's just, you know, the business practices aren't all there, kind of thing. Oh, okay, I'm not paying attention to that. The right side is we're in first. On the bright side, though, there is one restaurant that, when it first opened, people were saying the food was awesome. It's the Thai restaurant in town, where they said, yeah, the food was great, and I believe they've changed hands as well, but fortunately, this time around, the change in hands has definitely improved the food. I mean, there's no complaints whatsoever about the food beforehand, but it's even better now. It's just like, yeah, good stuff. Curries are unbelievably good. Alright, and there we go. We won 200 reputation points and 2,200 bucks. But anyway, looks like that's all the time I have for this episode. In the next episode, we'll take on the other secret race that's sitting right beside us. What is it? Circuit race. So we've got the circuit race right there, so obviously we'll still be in the Corolla for that. No wonder we lost. Wow, I forgot to get in the Corolla. Interesting, but oh well, there you go. Fortunately, it wasn't drift mechanics that I had this thing in, but oh well, I guess that's just a result of me flapping my gums so much. But yeah, next time I'll actually get in the Corolla and we'll take on the circuit race there, and then we'll start heading north to tackle the remaining secret races. Not sure if we'll get all of them get through all of them, because there's actually a few of them that we still got to do, but we'll take them as we come upon them, kind of thing, and we'll go from there. All right, so this is Intrepid83 signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, be blessed, and have a good one. And be sure to hit the like button on your way out. Remember to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and remember to hit the bell icon as well to let you know when I upload the next video. And you can follow me on Twitter for any channel updates. I'm at Intrepid83.